Welcome, it's Shop Night. I'm Chris Marshall, your host, and I am joined by my co-host. Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. I'll get this. Welcome, it's Chris Marshall. It's Shop Night, and you know what that means. I am joined by my co-host, the 2023 FRRC Super Late Model Rookie of the Year, your friend and mine, the Big LG, Lou Goss. Lou, how you doing, man?
I'm great, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. Lou, we are back. We are 5 days into the new year, and we got some more updates on the car.
Yeah.
So right now it looks like we're looking to hang some stuff on the car.
Yeah, we're pretty much, the suspension and driveline is pretty much ready to go. Eventually got to put our fuel cell back in it, but we got to get a body hung on this thing, so that'll be happening very soon. I think we said on the last episode we sold basically a bunch of the stuff we had on the car. We had a bunch of extra parts that we had just kind of in storage and taking up space. So now we're going to get a refresh set of body panels for this thing, get a body hung on it.
Nice. And that is really cool, and that takes a lot of that stress off of you. So I know there's a lot of drivers that say, hey, look, I got to do it. The ball's got to be in my hands for us to do this. So now this is kind of something less for you to worry about, but we get fresh eyes on it, and they may see something that maybe we might not see.
Yep.
So this is really cool. Like I said, it helps you, and it saves me from looking at the group text going, oh man, I got to do that. But
yeah, no, it's exciting, right? Like tonight we were able to focus on putting together a thank you card for all of our sponsors and working on some more of that stuff. So when life is as busy as it is, it's a little bit easier to just kind of handle some of that, and we'll get some help hanging the body, and it's going to look on point.
Now, one of the things I did want to get to is we have a partner that helps us out with the car. He helps us out with a lot of the activities and things like that when it comes to Lou Goss Racing. And Mike Hubbard had a birthday over the weekend, got to celebrate, and Mike's a really good friend, really good helper and stuff with the team, and he sponsors the car. So we had a good time celebrating with Mike, and for everything he does, he's a really big help.
Yeah, he's obviously a great sponsor. He's part owner on the race team, and he sponsors several cars now, right? Across a couple different classes. He loves racing. He's always been a huge race fan, and he's just a huge help to have on the team. And we had a great time at his house yesterday. Got to see his family and hang out. Watch the Packers and Vikings have a great football game.
That's right. It was a great game.
Hey,
very close.
Very close, yeah. And just enjoyed it. So happy birthday, Mike. Wanted to get that out there. And I mean, as the year goes, we all end up being the same age, you, Mike, and I, right?
That's right.
It is kind of cool that way.
Yeah, and he was at one point going to be our driver last year, around April. So, there is still talks of that, him coming in and running a few races, because he's got the suit, he's got the helmet. And I told Mike, I said, all you got to do is just get in the car and I will guide you the rest of the way. Yeah. That's what I told him. I said, get in. It's literally a turnkey operation.
That's right. It's a flip of a switch, but close
enough. I'm sure they know what I mean, But flip of the switch, he's got it. I told him it's just like playing World of Outlaws on PlayStation 4. Yeah. Although there's no dirt. But now, Lou, with it being a new year, fresh into the new year, everybody has resolutions. Some people say, oh, I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to do this. As I had Taco Bell earlier. And they're going to say, I'm going to spend less money. I'm going to do this. But I know every year you have New Year's resolutions or hashtag squad goals. What are some of your resolutions for this year?
Well, as a race team, just be better, right? Be better all around. Make sure we're fully ready to go for all the races. Not that we aren't always, but it always seems to be, a push all the time, right? Yeah. Maybe a little better planning, we can kind of get rid of some of that sensation. But that's a big thing. I mean, just get back to the track. That's always our resolution, right? Just grow, have fun as a team, and be better. Yeah. What about you, Chris?
I got Kind of the same thing. You know, I last year I ended up in Victory Lane, you know, helping out
That's right.
the board team.
The boards, yeah.
And very, very, you know, great operation they have there. Great driver. I heard he's going to be in a really big movie, Man on Fire 2. And I'll have more things on that. But for me, kind of build off of last year. And just make sure that we're still going here. I'm still getting better. We're still working on our communication. That's getting better and stuff like that. So for me, keep getting better and keep going all the way up here. And hopefully attract some more partners and stuff to the car so that we can, you know, do some really cool things. So those are my hashtag squad goals for 2026 and win some races.
That's right.
Now, Lou, I wanted to talk about something else that's going on and part of our silly season, which I don't think is silly at all because it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I saw is Slinger is having the Crown Vics.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I watched them behind a pay window for, I think they raced at 5 Flags.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that happen, do you think that's going to be something that we're going to see roll out to more tracks if it's successful, or how do you see that going?
Yeah, I do see it rolling out to more tracks. You know, it's in some ways it's a bit of a replacement. I don't know. I guess I don't know what's totally out there for you know, stock type chassis classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super stocks and that sort of thing. Full frame cars where you can, you know, a little bit more easily integrate a roll cage and such, right? That's a big thing. V8 type cars, all that, rear drive, right? I do see it becoming more of a thing. We'll see. You know, I hope it's successful. You know, I do have some concern at the bigger tracks, and I know as they race at big tracks, big fast tracks, right? That, you know, it's like bringing a hobby stock type car-ish to a degree out on a big track. So I just want things to be safe, right? Like, you know, and I can kind of speak on that when I ran the Mid-Am car back in the late 2000s, right? Eventually we had to, on big tracks, we had to put safety hubs on them on the front and then that sort of thing to make them up to par so they could be safe to run on big tracks. Because, you know, you get out there with a regular street car running on a big track, it's, you know, I do have some concerns, but it's probably a thing of the future. Yeah.
Now, is it something that you see, you and some of the other drivers, I know I'm going to go check it out when they go there. Is it something you guys are going to go and maybe like take notes on and just say, oh, hey, if it comes to our track, this is what we're going to watch for? Or?
Well, I'll probably go check it out. Yeah, I don't know if, you know, I'll probably have some thoughts on whether it's feasible for, you know, WIR or somewhere else. You know, Slinger's plenty fast too, but you get in, you know, even when we run these things elsewhere, you go to WIR and it's just like, it's a whole other world of speed and intensity out on the racetrack. So we'll see.
Yeah, and these cars, let's say they go to WIR, they're not going to be running on the inside track.
Correct.
So they're going to be running on the big track.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I'm kind of hoping if that does happen, that, you know, that class grows to where you get those drivers that race out there in Florida or that race at Winchester that come up here to Wisconsin to maybe partake in some of the events. So I do hope to see that and then, you know, see that class grow a little bit, maybe go to venture out to some other tracks like Marshfield and Madison. So, you know, I do hope that catches on with everything.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I do plan on going out and checking out those races and stuff like that. Maybe seeing who some of the drivers are, just so I have that in there so I know, oh, hey, if that guy's racing, we're in for a good show. But we're in for a good show no matter who it is.
That's right.
But Lou, this weekend we have the big FRRC Banquet. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to the FRRC Banquet, mainly because I heard the food's going to be good. I heard they have Hardy's going to be there performing. I don't know about that last one, but I heard it's going to be really good. The only thing is it going to be during the Packer game?
Oh, well, I think one year they put it up on the screen. They had a drop-down screen. Were you there?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. They had it on at the banquet there a couple of years ago, the playoff game. So don't worry, Chris.
All right.
Now the Vikings won't be playing.
But as a Packer fan,
you and John Osterman might have a problem with that.
That's right. But as a Packer fan, this would be something that I would be worried about, you know. So just in case, if you guys are still wondering if tickets are available, tickets will still be available at the door. And I heard it's to the point now where if it gets super packed, everybody's just going to be standing. Because there's supposed to be a lot of people there. There's going to be a surprise guest that's going to be there, that being me. But I'm looking forward to it, seeing all the competitors and stuff go there and accept their trophies and stuff and see who all finished in the top 10 in points. And as I don't know if they still do this, but does the outgoing Rookie of the Year present the award to the Rookie of the Year? I always thought that'd be something really cool.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I don't think that's a thing, but I do remember you saying that.
Because I pushed for you to do that.
Yeah, you
did.
The outgoing
Rookie of the Year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, you go up there and you're just
or a year before, whatever.
Yeah, and you just hand that off. I always wondered if they did that, like in other sports, you know, that outgoing MVP hands it to the other guy. But no, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I do hope to see a lot of you guys there. I know I'm going to be there, so Lou's going to be there. Yeah.
I might be there a little bit later. It's Faye's got her birthday party till the evening, so we'll see.
Yeah, and I think by the time you get there, the Packers would already kick off.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday night game.
Yeah.
But Lou, did you have anything else for anybody, or?
No. Other than I think I kind of mentioned we were working on our thank you cards for our sponsors tonight, so that was working out well. We got a couple little things we're working on for that, but yeah, just another great night.
Did we ever go over the schedule? Our schedule for this year?
I think we kind of did, but we can talk about it.
Yeah, so what do we have planned for this year? I know April we're not running the Dells race, and then we're not back until May.
Yeah.
So there's the track test, there's the Tundra race, and then the season kicks off.
Yeah.
So how does that end up going this year?
Yeah, so I think we're basically going to just focus on all the events at WIR this year. So that's the current plan. I mean, we love going other tracks, but it seems to kind of hinder us a little bit to try and jump around, unless we can get things planned out a little bit better, get a little bit more help maybe, but we can just stick to the one setup. I think that would be good.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there. And if you do want to come out to the test and see the cars go around just so you can get your fix and everything, you can do that also.
That's right.
But until then, I'm Chris Marshall. He's Lou Goss. It's shop night, and you know what that means. We'll see you next week.